For rocking with us. We hope you guys are going to have a great one. As you know, we go down memory lane this and every Tuesdays, and today is no difference as we celebrate rather the last Tuesday in the month of August. We hope that you guys are going to have a tremendous day with us. So stick around with us as we keep your company, and we hope that you guys are going to definitely tell a friend, to tell that friend, to tell that other friend, to tell that other friend. Now we're on the air.
इशारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा बदला ये मौसम लगे प्यारा जग सारा छूकर मेरे मन को किया तूने क्या इशारा ना गजरे की धार ना मोतियों के हार ना कोई किया सिंगार फिर भी कितनी सुंदर हो तुम कितनी सुंदर हो ना गजरे की धार ना मोतियों के हार ना कोई किया सिंगार फिर भी कितनी सुंदर हो तुम कितनी सुंदर हो
मन में प्यार भरा और तन में प्यार भरा जीवन में प्यार भरा तुम तो मेरे प्रियवर हो तुम ही तो मेरे प्रियवर हो खड़े तू जहाँ चले मैं वहाँ चलूं तू जहाँ रुके मैं वहाँ रुकूं
हम जिस रास्ते पे चले उस रास्ते पे थी प्रीत खड़ी प्रीत ने हमको पहना दी अरमानों की हथकड़ी तू जहाँ चले मैं वहाँ चलूं तू जहाँ रुके मैं वहाँ रुकूं
अकेले हैं तो क्या गम है चाहे तो हमारे बस
Gotta remind you, for the best in Asian food, check out PF Chang's Guyana. They're open for lunch on Monday through Saturday from 11:30 to 2 p.m. You can make your reservations by visiting their social media page at PF Chang's Guyana or visit their website at www.pfchangs.gy. You remember, you can visit their menu, their website rather, for full menu and the pricing. So whether it's a cocktail, whether it's lunch, whether it's just an afternoon hang with friends and family and loved ones, then definitely check out PF Chang's Guyana, the newest kid on the block, and we guarantee you that you wouldn't be let down. Right? You will be wanting for more. You'll be going for more. So check out PF Chang's today. Remember, at Checkout Nervous, they're the one-stop shop for the amazing deals. The amazing deals never stop. They've got fresh groceries, the latest appliances, stylish houseware, top quality utensils, and trendy clothing for the whole family, plus at unbeatable prices. So do check out our friends over there at Nervous Superstore. Remember, at Nervous Superstore, they've got everything you need, friendly staff, and they can be found at unbeatable prices. Give them that call today or visit them at visit them today rather, at the corners of Sheriff and Craig Street. You definitely got to check them out. And good morning to the hardworking staff over there at Nervous Superstore, which is you guys are going to have a great day. And thank you so much for rocking with us here on Kaieteur Radio. All right. So remember to definitely check them out, and you can give them that call on 227-5771 or visit them at 49 Sheriff and Craig Streets today. Guys, I trust that you're having a great day today. Remember, we'll be rocking with you all the way to just about 11 o'clock. We hope that you are, encouraging your friends and family to listen to us. Good morning to all those of you who are joining us on Facebook and those of you joining us on that 99.5 FM frequency in Berbice. Thank you so much for rocking with us.
कुछ तुम्हें कुछ हमें याद बरसात फिरे दिल में उठी है होठों पे बात आके रुकी है कभी इतने मजबूर तो हम नहीं थे कभी इतने मजबूर तो हम नहीं थे प्यार के लिए चार पल कम नहीं थे प्यार के हंसी मुझको कम नहीं थे कभी तुम नहीं थे कभी हम नहीं थे कभी तुम नहीं थे कभी हम
आँख है भरी भरी और तुम मुस्कुराने की बात करते हो
आँख है भरी भरी और तुम मुस्कुराने की बात करते हो
जिंदगी खफा खफा और तुम दिल लगाने की बात करते हो
आँख है भरी भरी और तुम मुस्कुराने की बात करते हो
My youth.
Hello.
How are you?
I am very very, very, very happy because literally just minutes ago I received a shipment of something that I have been waiting on, and I am so excited. Oh, if you can see it, I don't know if you can.
I'm happy when you're happy.
Oh, thank you very much. And how are you this morning?
I am great. I don't know if you can hear, but raindrops is pouring on my rooftop right now.
I cannot hear, but I'm very jealous. I have to let you know.
Well, yesterday you had rain, so we were jealous.
I just left it for 10 minutes and it was gone. Never saw it again.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, you still had something. But
Well, true. That's true.
this is definitely, I can definitely get to use my term I like to use. This is definitely thunderstorm. I'm sorry, this is definitely raining snakes and frogs, lizard and puppy
my.
tail. Yeah. And my hand, my right hand is itching me.
That means you're giving out money.
Who I give him money to? Hey, scratch this one
Well,
side.
here what
Let me
it
let me
was
deliberately let me
because
deliberate
you never give me a raise,
let me
friend.
let me deliberately
You
scratch this
never,
one
you
side.
never bought some pole ones. You never give me a raise. So that's why the hand's itching.
What man I got? What man give him I got?
maybe it's not the cash. It's a check.
I see what you did there.
Good morning to everyone. I'm happy that Melissa she messaged me and she said, early morning, happy birthday, beautiful. Good morning. We all know Kaieteur Radio know them able cut me off on this good Tuesday morning. Oh my God, I am really not going to function now. Then a couple of minutes after, thanks, back on track. And she says, he got them stashed away, girl. He can't tell me he ain't got this thing stashed away. This man working for 30 years now. This man's supposed to get a lot of money stashed away.
Well, what are you gonna do? Speak it into existence, Melissa. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow.
You know what? Today might just be a good day to play, the lottery or something.
It is Tuesday, and Lotto is on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Okay.
I have no idea when Lotto's played.
Wednesdays and Saturdays is draw at 7 o'clock
Wednesdays and Saturdays.
or 8 o'clock. Yeah, they close at
All right,
7.
if you guys bought your Lotto already, hop into our comment section and let us know.
Yeah, I can
let
give
us
you-
know what you would do if you win the jackpot. Right
Let me
now.
give you the
What's
winning
jackpot
numbers.
right now?
Let me give you. Oh, I'm gonna check it right now. Let's see. I have
So
the,
let's do
I have-
something, right?
I have the winning numbers. 1 second. I have the winning numbers for the Lotto. Call me at a fee of $10,000 and you'll get it.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. You give 3 numbers and I'll give 3, and let's see whose numbers will be called up in the lottery. All right?
All right. 11,
Good.
13.
How dare you? That was the first number in my mind.
Well, great minds think alike.
Okay, 11.
13
Uh-huh.
and 19.
27 is a number, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I am 27, 8, and 1.
27, 8, and 1. So 11.
Yes, guys.
11.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? 11 what?
How are you supposed to know?
I can't remember. Is it 13 I said? And 19?
Yes.
11, 13, 19, and 27.
27, 8, and 1.
Good. Those are the winning numbers. And right now the jackpot stands at a whooping $11 million.
Uh-huh.
So $11 million can be ours. Immediately after Sabaki PR, I will take a tour down to the closest lotto shop and I'll get those 6 numbers.
It's kind of actually ironic and funny at the same time because Melissa is now telling me that today is National Lottery Day, and the Morning Rush team this morning would have already talked about that, and we had no idea, and we just gone straight into lottery.
Oh boy. And I did not listen to the radio. I did not listen to the radio this morning. This one morning I did not listen to the radio.
I had no idea that today is Lottery Day,
I don't
National
know.
Lottery Day.
Well, it's National Lottery Day, and the lotto or the Ghana lottery stands at $11 million.
That's that's good. That's a good amount, substantial amount.
So Auntie Ruby is telling me not 27 is 26. So I believe 26 is the last number you can choose, or not?
The last number.
Yes.
Okay, so I would go with 26 then.
Okay. I see you go with 27 because today's the 27. I see what you did there.
I actually had no idea about that too.
So it's National Lottery Day, and so when you're playing lotto, you must be 18 years and older, and please buy very wisely. All right.
Yes,
Remember?
please. I'm happy that you said that because some people have the last. How much is a lot? $200.
200.
Good. Some people got the last $200 and they take it and buy a lotto. Plus, they borrow from somebody to buy lotto. Plus, they take from the red money to buy the lotto. So, if you find yourself in that situation, honey, it's time you step back.
I think I have won once from Lotto. Not Lotto, but I've won once from a scratch. You know the scratch games? Seeing that
Yeah,
today is
yeah.
National Lottery Day, let's talk a little bit about that. Those scratch games, I think I won about 10,000 from one already. That's the most I ever
Well,
won.
look at you. You've got your luck.
Yeah. And funny enough, I bought it on my birthday and I won. I bought it on my 18th birthday. That's how long I played Lotto. I never played back.
It is something that can actually get you quite addictive if you don't
Yes.
you don't know how to control that.
Yeah.
Gambling is actually a serious form of addiction.
Yeah.
So just call that out this morning for those persons who might feel like you're getting a little you're crossing over that line into
Yeah.
addiction. It's okay. You can stop and pull yourself back at any time, but just don't allow it to become an addiction. As a matter of fact, I know it can be very hard. What is fear? What is worrying about it is that sometimes you might find yourself going to limits and boundaries that you didn't before, as in you might start to steal money from your sister, you might start to steal money from your friend, out of debts you got to pay back. And so as much as we're celebrating observing National Lottery Day today, it's also important to talk about the the
Side
what should
effects.
I don't say side effects. It's not really side effects, but the extremities of gambling if it does become something that you find yourself in. All right. So
Yeah.
if we're talking to you this morning, remember it might take a little out of you or a lot, but you can stop yourself. It is something that is curable, but you're the only person that has the power over that.
Have you ever played Lotto?
I have played Lotto when I was a child. Well, not child, like in my teenager years. My mom used to buy it a lot, so I think maybe once or twice I would have bought it.
Never won?
And I don't think so. I don't know. And the scratch thingy, I would have played that maybe just a couple of times in my life, and I
Yeah.
would have won like $2 or something, and that's it.
No, but
I'm not fond of it.
Yeah, the scratch is a very tricky game, huh? I mean, Lotto in itself is
very
tricky.
addictive.
It's very addictive, that too, because when I won that 10,000, I wanted to go back to buy another one. My mom was like,
Because you're thinking
Correct.
the other one had
correct.
yeah. Sometimes that's how it works. You might buy 10 and none of them have the very next one, and in your mind you're telling yourself all the time it's the next one that has it, so I'm
Yes.
gonna buy the next one. And there you have it.
Yeah. Well, guys, it is 55 minutes after 9 o'clock. It's a great Tuesday. Yesterday, we could not have really be here with you due to the fact that we had some technical difficulties with our internet. The calls and the messages, they were very, very, it shows that you guys don't want to miss a dose of your morning's love. And to Melissa, who reaches out to me every time there is a problem. Sometimes, sweetheart, they're beyond our control, but I think the internet providers are tired of me when they see my number. They probably do, but it's because of Melissa.
Oh, by the way, so you're talking about people being tired of seeing your number. We're gonna break for a couple of minutes for the news, but we are talking a lot today because we didn't get to talk yesterday. So
Yesterday.
it's back to talking.
Correct.
All right. So I called my favorite restaurant over here because this is the only place I order white pudding from, because it's the only place I know about, and secondly, it's because the white pudding is really good. So I called the number. When I called the number, there was a guy who actually, I think it's the owner's son or something like that, but who would have invited me to that place a little while ago, a couple of years ago, and from since then I had always just to check the place out, right? So when I called yesterday, he was like, hey, how you doing? You back in the US? And I'm like, wait a minute. How do you know my number? He's like, We stored your number here at the restaurant. I'm like, wow. So speaking of storing numbers and seeing numbers, I just wanted to shout out Farida's this morning. And I'm not sure if they're locked in, but maybe if someone is listening in, they can just let them know that we've shouted them out, or I'll let them know when I pass back. When I met the owner yesterday, he brought her out to introduce us, and we had a wonderful time. I tried the fish cake and the white pudding, and well, the black I bought, but not I didn't need that. But as usual, their foods are top notch. So I just wanted to shout out the team this morning on
All right.
101 Avenue.
When we come
Yes.
back, right after your Bollywood scoop, there's an announcement I would like to make.
So we will not be coming back after Bollywood Scoop. All right, guys, just so you know.
58 minutes after 9 o'clock. It takes a lot of me to make this announcement, but I will.
I thought you just weren't gonna do it anymore.
We'll talk about this after.
Alrighty, guys. This is the first time I'll be telling you to not stay tuned. Okay.
Stay with us, everybody.
चाहूंगा मैं तुझे साँझ सवेरे, फिर भी कभी अब नाम को तेरे आवाज मैं ना दूंगा, आवाज मैं ना दूंगा। चाहूंगा मैं तुझे साँझ सवेरे, फिर भी कभी अब नाम को तेरे आवाज मैं ना दूंगा, आवाज मैं ना दूंगा। चाहूंगा मैं तुझे साँझ सवेरे।
Kaieteur Radio, keeping you informed.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Burby's 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio. This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Author, cultural icon, and philanthropist Amina Ghafoor passed away at the age of 83 on Monday after a period of illness. Ms. Ghafoor, wife of businessman Satur Ghafoor, has been described as someone who came from humble beginnings. In other news, Minister of Natural Resources Vikram Bharat has admitted that oil from the 3 projects currently in operation could be depleted ahead of the 20-year lifespan due to the optimization of production at FPSO vessels. And a section of Hogg Street in the Pond Trench area, Alboystown, has been without water for about a month, leaving residents frustrated and struggling to cope. Despite assurances from GWI the water distribution issues in central Georgetown were being addressed, a few residents remained without water. Meanwhile, leader of the PNCR, Aubrey Norton, said his party will release its policy for the management of the oil and gas sector closer to elections. The opposition leader was addressing the media during a press conference on Tuesday last, when he made it clear that the group has consistently outlined its positions on the sector. However, with regard to a comprehensive document outlining its policies, this will be done closer to elections.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio. Stay on top of the news with Kaieteur Radio's main newscast, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and 7 p.m. You can join us Sunday too for the Weekend Review at 10 a.m. Remember to stream us online at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com or the MyTuner app, Radio Garden app, and you can also join us on Facebook at Kaieteur Radio. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
It's back to school time and Digicel has the perfect deal for you. Grab a brand new Samsung smartphone and get more than just a phone. We'll throw in a free backpack and a 30-day data plan when you buy a Samsung A05 for just $21,000, the A15 for $31,000, or the A25 for $40,000. Hurry to your nearest Digicel store today. This offer is only good while stocks last. Don't miss out. Digicel, the network for everyone, everywhere.
Looking for a beauty care line as unique as you are? Discover Import and Export's latest collection featuring luxurious body lotion in 5 enchanting fragrances: Vanilla Dream, Soothing Warmth, Fruity Explosion, Duty Fruitiness, Cherry Bloom, Delicate Floral Touch, Love Spell, Romance and Allure, and The Gentleman's Edge. Complete your routine with matching body spray and shower gel. Elevate your beauty care with SZZ Import and Export, where beauty meets elegance. Available at Venus Footwear at 110 Regent Street, Georgetown.
Welcome back. We know if you're craving delicious, fresh Asian cuisine, PF Chang's is now open for lunch. Join them from 11:30 to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday, or visit them from 4 p.m. on Sundays. Whether you're dropping by for a quick bite or planning a special gathering, they've got you covered. Experience the flavors of Asia at PF Chang's, your destination for exceptional dining. See you soon.
And if you're looking to whip up a culinary storm, M&L Distributors Inc. offers co-op olives, beans, pasta, rice, and more. Plus, Patak's curry pastes and Blue Dragon sauces to tantalize your taste buds. Find them at 78 Crow Street, Stabrook, Georgetown, or call 226-5701 or 227-8159. M&L Distributors Inc., serving Guyana nationwide.
All right, my youth, what's happening for us in Bollywood land?
Well, I gotta tell you guys that for those of you who loved the movie Doom, well, of course, there's Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, and all that, but Doom 1, the first one, is celebrating 20 years today since its release, and it's a fan favorite movie. So, Doom Machale, Doom Machale, Doom. I cannot believe it has been 20 years. Can you guys believe that? Let us know in the comments section which is your favorite Doom movie from the Doom series of movies. You know, Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3. Let us know which is your favorite one. Also, gotta tell you guys that Rehina Nay Tera Dil Me is to release on to be released in theaters on August 30th. So this one is called Rehna Hai Tere Dil Me. Sorry, it's the re-release. All right. So this one's starring R. Mahadevan and Dia Mirza. You guys would know that this is a movie that came out several years ago and is to be re-released in theaters on August 30th. Now, I don't actually know the reason for the re-release of the movie, but as soon as we find out the meaning of this re-release, we're definitely going to be sharing that with you. And I gotta let you know, for those of you who've seen Street 2, have you seen Street 2? Well, I don't know what it is about this movie and people loving horror comedies, but Bulbulaya 1, Bulbulaya 2, Street 1, Street 2, and several other movies along this horror comedy genre seems to be doing extremely and have done extremely well at the box office. Now, Street 2 has joined the prestigious 400 crore clubs on just 12 days of its release, and it becomes the fifth Hindi film to achieve this glory. Just imagine that, in just 12 days of its release, it has joined the 400 crore clubs. Now, there are movies that have released that have never passed even 20 crores, 50 crores. Imagine going past 400 crores. Now, that is amazing. Great job to the team, to Shraddha, to Rajkumar Rao, to the entire production and directors team and all that. It's amazing. So if you haven't seen Street 2, you're definitely missing out, because it's a movie that's topping the charts in India and around the world. So that's our Bollywood scoop for today. And I also don't want to stop giving you Bollywood scoops, because I'm trying to avoid having this announcement to be shared with you, because we are no longer going to be happy when this announcement is shared. But I guess I can't continue talking because I'm running out of breath and my saliva is becoming very thick. So
So, I use the words "every good thing must come to an end" every time we do Sabaki PR. And I believe my words has caught up with me, because this journey for me here at Kaieteur Radio comes to an end at the end of this week. With that in mind, this is my last week sharing a mic side with Sarida and also sharing a room with Alex. This is my last week here on Sabaki PR. I did tell Buddy Pal a couple of weeks ago, but I don't think I had the urge to tell you as yet. And I want to wish each and every one of you the very best. Continue to support Kaieteur Radio. Continue to support Sabaki PR. And continue to share that love. I'm still a phone call away. I'm still a message away. I will still listen to you. I will still comment on the shows. But I believe it is time for me to spread my wings. I believe it is time for me to move on. And we have to move on someday or the other. And I think I now understand that term, every good thing must come to an end. It has been an amazing 5 years and a half with you. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, but together as a family, we made it. And so I wish Kaieteur Radio and I wish Sabaki PR more so all the very best. And it will continue to be my number one show. And I know I'm leaving you in the hands of two capable people, Buddy Powell and Alex. And they will continue that journey. And I love you. That's my announcement.
well, like I said, I did not want this announcement to happen, but it is happening, and there is nothing I can do to stop it. I believe I've tried, but I do understand, like you rightly said, that you have to move on, and you're spreading your wings, and this is something you have to do. So I want you to know that you have my support all the way. And if this is something that is necessary for you to do and it is part of your growth journey, it is your future endeavors, I would like to personally take this opportunity to wish you all the best. And it goes without saying, a lot of persons love our rapport here on the show, our back and forth and our skin teeth and our snap. As a matter of fact, I think that's one of the things that keeps the show what it is. So to be honest with you, I feel like I would be starting a whole new show. I mean, there are several times where I've done the show by myself, but it's because I know you were just temporarily gone, you know. So it's no laughing matter for me because I mean this is my third year. Whoa. This is the third year I have missed my anniversary date, which was August 6th. Wow. Anyway, yes. Wow. Hi. Welcome to 3 Years on the show. So it's 3 years together on the show. And, I think a lot of persons have come to love us here as a trio on the show. That I know for certain is not going to be the same. Whether that's for good or bad, we won't know. We'll obviously have to see. But I do still, wish that there is something that can change your mind. But like I said, if it's for your growth, your future endeavors, I would personally like to wish you the best. And we will miss you. I know we will miss our everyday skin teeth nonstop. Some days we go extra. Some days, it's just not going to be the same. But I want to genuinely wish you the best. And I hope that this is for growth. And, I hope that you achieve and more that you set out to do.
Thank you so much. And, I thought about it. It in life, it's hard to make decisions, but sometimes you've got to take, and this is my advice to people, you sometimes we've got to make the move. Life will make the move for us, huh? We've got to sit down. We've got to weigh the pros and cons, and we have to say, you know what, this is what I want for me. This is what I want to achieve. This is what I want to be. And there's nobody else who can do it but you. In life, there will be roller coasters. There's no straight journey. There are going to be potholes. There are going to be speed bumps. There are going to be traffic police stopping you for speeding. But you need to push to excel. And that is my advice to any young person that is listening. School reopens in a matter of a couple of days, use these couple of days to think, what do I want to become? How do I get this done? What do I have to do? Because no one can improve your life but yourself. Nobody else. We can advise you. We can hold your hands, but we can't make you walk. You have to walk. All right. So that's all. I just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you so much. The messages are coming in. I don't want to read them because I don't want to break down. But thank you so much. All right.
Well, I'll just tell you real quick what Melissa said. 2 things. Of course, she's sad. She's going to miss the skin teeth and all that. But she also says, so where's she going to drop the fire now?
I'll send her the location.
All right, good. There's hope, Melissa. There is hope after all.
There is hope.
We buy is not migrated, or anything. He'll be around.
I'll be around.
Quick question: Are you taking a vacation before you, or you already have something that's lined up?
I'm taking a vacation before I start my new journey.
Wonderful. Finally, you're taking a vacation.
Auntie Anno says, Josh, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm very, very emotional, run out of words. All the best in your future endeavors. God richest blessing to you in every area of your life. And thanks very much for all your loyalty and patience. And most of all, the beautiful laughter and awesome entertainment. We'll miss you very much from Auntie Anno and Uncle Rabbi. Wishing you a bright future. And we'll always love you. Auntie Anno has become my alarm. The minute I hear my phone goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning, I know that is Auntie Anno.
Yep.
All right. So Auntie Anno, thank you, and I hope you continue to be my alarm.
Nothing is gonna change. Nothing. She's programmed to do that.
That's true. Well, let's enjoy my classical. I love Sohani Rath, and when I told Alex I'm going to do this, he says I'm going to make you cry. So let's see if he's successful.
Oh God! Well, we gotta play all of his favorite songs this morning. Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Tujhse Naraz, Suhani Raat, song from Julie.
Pal Pal Dil.
Pal Pal Dil Ke Paas. You know, we have quite a few songs to play this morning. But we can't cry, so you might as well laugh it out. And one more thing you're tasked with doing, you have to say snappa before you leave the show.
Snapper. It's been a while since I had Snapper, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. I ain't hear from Auntie Ruby as yet. I don't know. Where's Shridat? Have you heard from Shridat?
I haven't heard from. Wait a minute. I don't think I've heard from Shridat this morning. What's going on with Shridat? Oh no, I have not heard from him since yesterday.
Oh boy. But Auntie Ruby
not
says happy
Shridat.
birthday. She's wishing you a happy birthday, Sarida.
Who?
You,
Who's wishing me happy birthday?
Auntie Ruby.
Oh, thank you so much, Auntie Ruby. It's in 2 days, but like I said since the beginning of August, my birthday is every day in this month.
Oh, your birthday is Friday. No, your birthday is Thursday. Okay.
Thursday, yes.
All right, no problem. Well, your birthday is every day, as a matter of fact.
Well, that's very true because I do treat myself like it.
Yeah.
Including going to bed at 6 o'clock this morning.
Have a lovely day.
Because I'm hooked on a new television series.
It makes sense. You sleep while you sleep.
Person. Huh?
While you sleep, it makes sense you sleep.
Makes sense. But good morning to all those persons who get hooked on TV series and you can't get up to go to work the next day. I am with you.
All right. Well,
And I just want to let you know that it's okay to do that.
it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
It's all right.
Good. Well, it's okay. It's all right. Everything is going to be all right. Let's continue with the great ones, everybody.
All right, guys.
सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे जहाँ की रुत बदल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे नजारे अपनी मस्तियाँ दिखा दिखा के सो गए सितारे अपनी रोशनी लुटा लुटा के सो गए हर एक शम्मा जल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे सुहानी रात ढल चुकी ना जाने तुम कब आओगे तड़प रहे हैं हम यहाँ
पल दिल के पास तुम रहती हो, पल पल दिल के पास तुम रहती हो। जीवन मीठी प्यास ये कहती हो, पल पल दिल के पास तुम रहती हो। हर शाम आँखों पर तेरा चल लहराए, हर रात यादों की बारात ले आए। मैं सांस लेता हूँ तेरी खुशबू आती है, एक महका महका सा पैगाम लाती है। मेरे दिल की धड़कन भी तेरे गीत गाती है, पल पल दिल के पास तुम रहती हो। दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए, जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए। ऊंची ऊंची दीवारों सी इस दुनिया की रस्में, हो ना कुछ तेरे बस में जूली, ना कुछ मेरे बस में। दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए, जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए। जैसे पर्वत पे घटा झुकती है, जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है, ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है। जैसे पर्वत पे घटा झुकती है, जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है, ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है। ओ रोक नहीं सकती नजरों को दुनिया भर की रस्में, ना कुछ तेरे बस में जूली, ना कुछ मेरे बस में। दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए। दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल दूजे के होठों को देकर अपने की कोई निशानी छोड़ फिर दुनिया से डोल एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरे बोल ला 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 पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है
तुम पास आए यूं मुस्कुराए तुमने न जाने क्या सपने दिखाए अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है क्या करूँ हाय कुछ कुछ होता है
ना जाने कैसा एहसास है बुझती नहीं है क्या प्यास है
क्या नशा इस प्यार का मुझ पे सनम छाने लगा
For the best in Asian food,
क्यों चैन
check out PF Chang's Guyana. Visit their website at pfchangs.gy. PF Chang's time, 10 hours 33. My youth, my youth, my youth.
Yes, yes, yes.
Talk to me. Tell me what's happening in movie land.
Well, I want to take you guys all the way back to 1967 this morning.
Ooh, the year I was
The year
born.
that we usually go back to.
That's the year I was born.
I always knew it. It's time to move you over. Guys, he didn't tell you all the truth. He actually moved you over to the farms.
Yes, I've reached that age.
He's finally decided to accept that that's where he belongs.
That's where I belong.
Alright guys, so for today we are going way back in time. I know that you guys know about the early 2000s Raz. To this day, me not gonna lie. To this day, that movie still scares me. Ev, which part of Raz scares you the most? For me, it's when she first found out about the girl, and then it's like through a little peephole, like thing. The girl whispers the name, and the hair fly up, and actually something like that. Very scary to this day. Anyway, did you guys know that there is a 1967 Raz? That's the one we're going to talk about this morning. So this one stars Rajesh Khanna, Babita Kapoor, Ratnamala, and Harindranath Chattopadhyay. How many of you guys remember these names? I know you remember the Rajesh Khanna and the Babita Kapoor, because those are very popular. But what about the other two? Do you remember them? Well, let me tell you what this 1967 Raz, this thriller movie, is about. So a large mansion situated in Nairobi resounds with the shrieks of its owner, Kumar, a young man of Indian origin. Night after night, he is woken up by three dreams, a woeful melody of a damsel in distress. Now here that I tell you about White Lady, and then when a man go pee night time, a road car, and a white lady a pass looking all nice and all kind of, well, this is a damsel in distress. Now what becomes of her? Is she freed? Does he tell her to shut up and she goes away? You know, what happens in this Raz, 1967 Raz? Well, two things. One, it's a homework for those of you who've never seen it, or you want to see it again. And two, if you have watched it, let us know in the comment section on our Facebook Live. How do you rate Raz 1967 out of 1 on a scale of 1 to 10? Is it a really good movie or not worth the watch? Let us know.
All right. So, for your birthday, the West Side is getting a gift.
The bird.
For your birthday. You have the manners.
Bird?
You have the manners.
Another bird at the crane roundabout?
So, the members of the public are invited to the commissioning of the Schooner to Crane 4-lane highway on Thursday, the 29th of August from 5 p.m. And the venue is the Schooner to Crane roundabout at La Parfaite Harmony Highway. Huh?
At peak time. How fantastic.
That's at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Everybody has to go home on a Thursday.
Yeah, and so there's going to be, guys, please know that you'll get home 4 hours later than you planned.
No, guys, you'll get them very early. Let's be sarcastic. Yes, let's be sarcastic. You'll be home very early. All right, so look forward for that opening ceremony. Just a heads up. If you know you got plans, just look out for that opening ceremony Thursday the 29th at 5 p.m. And it's going to be here at the Schooner to Crane roundabout. That's the La Parfaite Harmony Highway. And they're asking that, you know, the general public is invited. So yeah, go out there.
All right, that's a treat for my birthday, because now I hope I can no longer complain about traffic.
Well, let's see.
Let's see.
You're gonna tell me about it. I won't be here, but you'll tell me about it.
How am I gonna tell you about it?
You're gonna message me and tell me about it. How when you come back home, how.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. Tell me about it. All right. So the great music continues here on 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Let's continue with the great ones. Nadia wants to know how Alex is feeling. Well, he's back on track, Nadia, so he's good.
Glad to hear.
Let's continue the great ones, everybody.
धीरे धीरे आप मेरे दिल के मेहमान हो गए। धीरे धीरे आप मेरे दिल के मेहमान हो गए। पहले जान फिर जाना फिर जाना जाना हो गए।
धीरे धीरे आप मेरे दिल के मेहमान हो गए। हो धीरे धीरे आप मेरे दिल के मेहमान हो गए। पहले जान फिर जाने फिर जाने जाना हो गए।
धीरे धीरे आप मेरे दिल के मेहमान हो गए।
ये सिलसिला है प्यार का, ये चलता रहेगा। ये सिलसिला है प्यार का, ये चलता रहेगा। तुझे देख के दिल मचलता रहेगा। तुझे देख के दिल मचलता रहेगा। ये सिलसिला है प्यार का, ये चलता रहेगा। ये सिलसिला है प्यार का। सीने में दिल है, दिल में है धड़कन, धड़कन में है तू ही तू।
सीने में दिल है, दिल में है धड़कन, धड़कन में है तू ही तू।
है मेरी पहली तमन्ना, है मेरी आखिरी आरज़ू।
I love you, I love you। कोई जब राह न पाए मेरे संग आए, के पग पग दीप जलाए। मेरी दोस्ती मेरा प्यार, मेरी दोस्ती मेरा प्यार। कोई जब राह न पाए मेरे संग आए, के पग पग दीप जलाए। मेरी दोस्ती मेरा प्यार, मेरी दोस्ती मेरा प्यार। जीवन का यही है दस्तूर, प्यार बिना अकेला मजबूर। दोस्ती को माने तो सब दुख दूर, दोस्ती को माने तो सब दुख दूर। कोई काहे ठोकर खाए मेरे संग आए, के पग पग दीप जलाए। मेरी दोस्ती मेरा प्यार, मेरी दोस्ती मेरा प्यार।
मेरी जिंदगी सवारी मुझको गले लगा के बैठा दिया फलक पे, मुझे खाक से उठा के मेरी जिंदगी सवारी मुझको गले लगा के बैठा दिया फलक पे मुझे खाक से उठा के यारा तेरी यारी को मैंने तो खुदा माना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना मेरे दिल की ये दुआ है कभी दूर तू न जाए तेरे बिना हो जीना वो दिल कभी ना आए मेरे दिल की ये दुआ है कभी दूर तू न जाए तेरे बिना हो जीना वो दिल कभी ना आए तेरे संग जीना यहाँ तेरे संग मर जाना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं हो हैरान हूँ मैं तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं हो परेशान हूँ मैं तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं ओ हैरान हूँ मैं जीने के लिए सोचा ही नहीं दर्द संभालने होंगे जीने के लिए सोचा ही नहीं दर्द संभालने होंगे मुस्कुराए तो मुस्कुराने के कर्ज उतारने होंगे मुस्कुराऊं कभी तो लगता है जैसे होठों पे कर्ज रखा है तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं हो हैरान हूँ मैं तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं हो परेशान हूँ मैं पता इनके लिए आंखें तरस जाएंगी जाने कब गुम हुआ कहाँ खोया एक आंसू छुपा के रखा था तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं हो हैरान हूँ मैं तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं हो परेशान हूँ मैं ऐ मेरे हम सफर एक जरा इंतजार सुन सदाएं दे रही है मंजिल प्यार की ऐ मेरे हम सफर एक जरा इंतजार सुन सदाएं दे रही है मंजिल प्यार की अब है जुदाई का मौसम दो पल का मेहमान कैसे ना जाएगा अंधेरा क्यों न थमेगा तूफान
अब है जुदाई का मौसम दो पल का मेहमान कैसे न जाएगा अंधेरा क्यों न थमेगा तूफान कैसे न मिलेगी मंजिल प्यार की है मेरे हम सफर एक जरा इंतजार सुन सदाएं दे रही है मंजिल प्यार की
Oh my goodness gracious me. Birthday greetings are going out to Farina Khan, who's celebrating her birthday today in Canada from her aunt Nadia Ghani. Wishing her all the very best as she celebrates her birthday today. It is 52 minutes after that 10 o'clock hour. The great day of Sabaki Pyar, the final Tuesday in the month of August 2024. We are preparing to celebrate or observe Amerindian Heritage Month. It's also come Monday, the children will return to school after that August break. And then, of course, that automatically they're entering into that Christmas term. I want to say kudos to all those children who will be entering a brand new school. For those of you who will just be being in the same school but in a different level or grade, if you wanna say that, wish you all the very best. We hope that you're gonna put your best foot forward and that you are going to be successful in everything you do in this brand new school term. Parents, remember to continue. You are the first teacher, and remember, oftentimes it's not what you say to a child that hurts them or have a negative impact on their life, but it's sometimes how you go about doing it. All right, might not have done well this August term. Guide them, support them, love them, show them that extra care and attention. They need your undivided attention. Give it to them, and let's just wish them all the very best as they turn out to school. All right. Those of you who are going to start a brand new job in the new month of September, this is your
Like
first
you.
job. This is probably they're going to be their first job. We wish you all the very best. Know that the road will not be easy, but again, it is how you go about using that road. That is good. All right? So, we're probably celebrating that promotion right now, that raise of pay. Congratulations to you. And always remember, the more you get a raise of pay, the more your spending habit goes up. Just so you know.
Like we always say, the more you earn, the better your standard of living goes.
Correct.
So, money is never going to be enough.
And also, I want to say to our teachers, as we prepare to head back to your classrooms come next week in a couple of days, we wish you all the very best. And as you continue to mold the young minds of our nation. All right.
Absolutely.
54 minutes after that, 10 o'clock hour. This is where we got to skiddly daddle ourselves out of here. Happy birthday to those guys celebrating. Congratulations if it's your wedding anniversary. If you're tying the knot over the weekend, congratulations to you. We wish you all the very best. And let us know what is the secret to marriage.
For every person, it will vary.
That is so true. Mayut, what do you want to tell the people?
I just want to tell everyone, thanks, of course, for joining us. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be here with you once again. And as we come down to Buddy Pal's last final days with us, we're going to continue to sulk and cry. And I'm sorry that I can't be there to share this moment with you. Unfortunately, you just dropped this on me. But we're definitely going to catch up because for once, you will have to buy the cold ones. And I'm sure Alex will agree with me.
He's shaking his head.
Alex is about 10 this man buy for me, buddy, because we always buy for this man.
Have a great one, my youth, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
Yes, you take care, everyone. And of course, remember, today is National Lottery Day. So if your hands have been scratching,
Like mine.
well, you might try a lot today.
All right. Be good, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ। हो चांदनी जब तक रात देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों छोड़ना मेरा हाथ। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
Introducing Jumbo Jet Auto Sales, your exclusive dealer for XCMG and Cinetruck. Only 20% down payment on all Ho-Oh Cinetrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. The only authorized dealer of XCMG and Cinetruck in Guyana. Various sizes in motor graders to excavators, compactors to skid steers, and wheel loaders. Not forgetting our amphibious. We have a wide selection of XCMG machinery to meet your needs. Explore our range of Cinetruck dumpers, including 8x4 twin steer, all-terrain 6x6, 6x4 models, and more. Plus, check out our cement mixers in 8x4 and 6x4 configurations. Drop by our various showrooms located at East Bank, Land of Canaan, Eccles, our head office in Georgetown, Ogle, and in Berbice, Chester, and Bushlot. Only 20% down payment on all Ho-Oh Cinetrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. Contact us on 225-8255, 232-0633, 233-3101, or 328-2802. Jumbo Jet Trucks and Auto Sales.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
News at this time, I'm Kevin Smith. Author, cultural icon, and philanthropist Amina Ghafoor passed away at the age of 83 on Monday after a period of illness. Ms. Ghafoor, wife of businessman Sator Ghafoor, has been described as someone who came from humble beginnings. In other news, Minister of Natural Resources Vikram Bharat has admitted that oil from the 3 projects currently in operation could be depleted ahead of the 20-year lifespan due to the optimization of production at FPSO vessels. And a section of Hogg Street in the Pond Trench area, Alboystown, has been without water for about a month, leaving residents frustrated and struggling to cope. Despite assurances from GWI, the water distribution issues in central Georgetown were being addressed, a few residents remained without water. Meanwhile, leader of the PNCR, Aubrey Norton, said his party will release its policy for the management of the oil and gas sector closer to elections. The opposition leader was addressing the media during a press conference on Tuesday last when he made it clear that the group has consistently outlined its positions on the sector. However, with regard to a comprehensive document outlining its policies, this will be done closer to elections.
Kaieteur Radio, keeping you informed.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Burby's 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
Diana, join me on the Lall Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:20 p.m. and a rebroadcast at 11 a.m. The Lall Show only on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. It's very sad to tell you that this is my last program for now. Don't ask me when I'm going to be back. I am taking a break. A break not from the politicians, but from all of you. The politicians does respond to these programs because it lights up a fire under them. But from you, uncle and auntie, I hear nothing and get nothing. Not even a spark. That's why I am going somewhere to get a spark in my life. What you say, Jesse? The opposition responds, Bharat Jagdeo responds, but from you, the victims of all the crimes being committed against you and your future, you behave like a leaf without any life in it. Every week I have Bharat Jagdeo and Aubrey Norton suffocating this country with their press conferences, in which both of them comes over like a broken record, always repeating themselves, one thing over and over, and getting worse each passing week. And all Jackman in this country remains silent, except for myself and the team at Kaieteur News. Aubrey Norton repeated again last week Tuesday that he will seek more benefits from Exxon when his party gets into office. When my reporter asked him if he will demand more royalties or any taxes from Exxon, he said he's not getting into the specifics. That has been his tune since he became opposition leader. While you have Bharat Jagdeo being his usual self, abusing out the Kaieteur News and the Stabrook News week after week. Yesterday, Bharat Jagdeo spend 45 minutes on a single editorial the Stabrook News wrote, criticizing the government over their management of the country. Uncle, when he's not criticizing the editorials in the newspapers and some articles, he goes after people who write letters in the press. That is what Bharat Jagdeo has eyes for. Not for the big and bold lead stories involving the nation's wealth. Those articles, he got a blindfold on him. He doesn't want to see them. And when he's asked to respond to them, reporters get a fine abuse out and cuss down from him. For this last program, Uncle, before I take a break, I will share some of the headlines the Kaieteur News carried during this August month only, beginning with the 1st of August. Jesse, you can put up the headline. Let them see it. This is what Exxon partner is saying. Hess Corporation. He said their profits for the second quarter of 2024 was very strong from Guyana's oil. And that kind of language has been on their lips, Uncle, ever since them started pumping oil in Guyana. You heard that? Them profits strong in Guyana. And the Guyanese people will have to hear that. That same language every 3 months until the oil is finished in this country. That's how they're boasting. Have you ever heard language like that from Aubrey Norton or Bharat Jagdeo to the Guyanese people? Who owns the oil, Uncle? Let's move to some other headlines. Put up the other headlines, let the people see online, Jesse. Exxon achieves highest oil production in decades with record growth in Guyana. Not Glenn saying this, you know. ExxonMobil saying that this to the world. Kaieteur News is just reporting what they're saying. Where is the growth for Guyana and the Guyanese people here, Uncle? Listen to this headline now. From the man who helped to negotiate Guyana's oil deal, a man named Rod Limport. He told the world, I should say he told Bloomberg, one of the biggest business media houses in the world. And I'll quote word for word. He told them, I don't feel bad about Guyana's oil deal. I have examined my conscience about it over a period of time, but I don't feel bad about it. It was a complete fit for what we knew and what we didn't know. You heard him there, Uncle? That was back in 2016 when the deal was struck by the PNC and the AFC government. You tell me, Auntie, with those words, if that man ain't feel bad. To come out 8 years after that contract was signed to say, I don't feel bad about it. It was a complete fit for what we knew and what we didn't know at the time. Back in 2016, Uncle, them had 3 billion barrels of oil discovered. So that man negotiated a 2% royalty, 0 taxes and no ring fencing based on that 3 billion barrels. In his mind, that was fair to both Exxon and Guyana at the time. But with what we have today, 11 billion barrels plus 8 new discoveries just to be tallied up. put your pot of fire, auntie. That man's conscience would have never allowed him to talk about 2% royalty, 0% taxes, and no ring fencing and Kala fear. Not with those words he used there just now, uncle. His conscience would have pricked him, and he would have had sleepless nights had he known we had 11 billion barrels of oil and only received 2% royalty. So he came out and cleared his conscience to Guyana and the world by saying he negotiated on 3 billion barrels. Even Bharat Jagdev himself, uncle, that man said the PNC and the AFC sold out our patrimony with that oil contract, and how he gonna change everything. President Ali also said days before the 2020 elections, we are holding the rotten end of the stick, and when he gets into office, everything will be on the table for review and renegotiated. Today, both of them, uncle and auntie, Bharat Jagdev and President Ali singing a different tune. At least that white man come out and talk a straight story and stick to it. Today, we finding more and more oil in the billions of barrels that requires an immediate renegotiation of that stinking contract. But instead, your government and your opposition push for that. Oh. Before them ask for renegotiation and get its people out of poverty, the government hiding all the new figures Exxon is discovering. Plus, cost the citizens, including Lall, who is just saying, get more for the people of this country. As for Aubrey Norton, he record only broke. He tongue broke on one song. When them go in office, them gonna engage Exxon and ask for more benefits. I love these leaders. I love them, uncle, and I guess you too. My God. I think you're alive. Not think, I know you're living. You're alive and well, listening to what's happening in this country with these leaders we have. Jesse, let's move to another headline. Put it up, let them see it. We reported, uncle, at the rate Exxon pumping oil in Liza 1 and 2, this oil would finish in both basins in less than half of the 20-year lifespan, ExxonMobil tell Guyana. Bharat Jagdev pretends he doesn't see these headlines because he does not respond to them at his press conferences. And when reporters ask him about that, he behaves as if someone spray mosquito bacon on him, scratching, digging and clapping all over his body, going around in circles without any straight answers. That's how he behaved at his press conferences. Now let's turn to another headline. Put it up, Jesse, let them see it. A former boss of the oil company Hess Corporation told the world he's betting his career on Guyana. Josh? What is Jagdev and Norton betting their careers on? I know what they're betting their careers on, uncle. Are your blind loyalty to them, which are already creating starvation and huge debts on your backs? That is what they're betting their careers on. Your finger, your vote. Take away that loyalty tomorrow morning. Don't show up at their rallies. And trust me, life will be better the very next day in this country. They would have nothing to hold on to or stick together but a blind loyalty. Take it away, uncle. Move it away, auntie. And they're nothing. Man, you could even spit on the path where they walk. How dry it will be. But, like my friend Professor Lumumba said, I like to look up to the leaders and address them as honorable when they're horrible. Listen to another headline, August 8. The new oil contract Jagdev created and boasting about at every press conference for those small oil blocks with nothing or no oil in them. The headline said, is a toothless poodle without a petroleum commission in place to police that same contract he made. Uncle, Glenn Lall get a cuss down for saying that. You put up the headline, Josh? Then, a British media house sent down a reporter to Guyana to interview Guyanese people on this oil. They went back and reported how the relationship between the oil company and the government is very disrespectful to the Guyanese people. And how the Guyanese people packing up their bags, ready to run away from an oil-rich country. You hear that, Josh? Me shame when you read that article. Norton nor Bharat Jagdeo don't see stories like that in the newspapers to address them. Guyanese contemplating running away from oil country and high cost of living. That is what the British media house reported, uncle. That is what the people of Guyana told them. Even Glenn Lall, even if Glenn Lall, uncle, have one eye, one hand, and one foot, with that amount of oil, and still counting, man, the fishes out there in the ocean would be wearing suit and tie and never even want to leave the ocean. Much less my Guyanese brothers and sisters packing their bags to run away from Guyana. Yeah, I'll see why I am taking a break. Listen to this headline. Exxon tell the world they will still make money if the oil price drop by half. Presently, oil is selling at $80 a barrel. If it dropped to $40, uncle, then we'll still make money. You can't even begin to dream to know how much money they're making now with that $80. Me shame for telling you. Exxon walking away with more than 50 million US a day from our oil presently. While Guyana getting 1 million out of that. And these smart leaders I have calling that half and half business. Jesse, you see why I'm taking a break? You should have joined this program a long time. This is your wealth, uncle and auntie. The people ripping you off and telling you how much them ripping you off by, and Guyanese still behaving like if it's somebody else ripping them off. Another man would stop this program completely. But I am only taking a break. Giving Jack Dave and Aubrey Norton a break too. And at the same time, giving all of you a breathing space to make up your minds whether y'all will give me that finger I just give to Norton and Jack Dave or not. Don't worry. I'm giving you guys enough time to think about that. Put up the front page of August 15, let them see it, Jesse. One oil company put in writing, uncle, that one of the 8 new oil finds is 746 million barrel. 1 out of the 8, you know. While the government telling us them only find 600 million. And when Bharat Jagde was asked yesterday if Exxon count up all 8 discoveries, he said the government now going to hire a French company to come and do that for them. You paying a man to search for fish in your pond, and you have to hire another man to come and count too much fish the man really find in your pond? Is this for real what's going on in this country, uncle? We pay in ExxonMobil every hole them drill, which no other country does. And when they find oil, we government got to take the little crumbs for pay a French company for come at it and see what Exxon find. Is this real happening in this country, Joshua? Is one cacambole story after another out of Jack Dave's mouth every day? Auntie, always remember this. A country can only be good as its people and as great as their dreams. Don't forget that. In Guyana, we don't even have to dream. Heaven has come to us with that oil. But the blind loyalty you have for these leaders is taking you faster to a hellhole. So, you guys will have to decide if you want your children to live in a hellhole or the heaven that is in front of you. Your choice with these devils. Oh, you got to give up that love, uncle. You have to, auntie. Put up another front page, let them see it. What Minister Vikram told us. Uncle, this man held 2 press conferences in 4 years. This is the man in charge of our oil, the minister, because Jack Dave doesn't talk about oil. In 4 years, he held 2 press conferences and had the nerve to tell this country the oil sector is one of the better managed in the world. These world-class managers we have in Guyana, not fencing the oil projects that can put $300,000-400,000 a month in every household. These world-class leaders is not putting our own meters at Exxon oil pumps out there to see what is being pumped up and what is leaving Guyana. And they're telling this nation, this is one of the better managed oil sector in the world. You believe this thing? Is this thing for real? With the meters that they pump is another $300,000-400,000. Every household is losing out on presently. Uncle and auntie, they're not verifying those inflated bills and invoices, which is another set of billions being huffed out from our oil profits by ExxonMobil. And the list goes on and on. Tonight I'm not in a mood to list them. And these guys calling Guyana one of the better managed oil sector in the world. Are you believe these things? It's true, uncle. I can play them for you people. I would not say a word that they didn't say at their press conferences. I am too ashamed to play what they say. And even to that, if I say anything that does not come out of their mouth, they can sue me. And guess what, auntie? Barra Jagdeo repeated that same crap at his press conference yesterday too. I don't think these people realize or understand how vulgar they sound or how disrespectful they can get when they tell the world something like that. This is beyond shame for me as a Guyanese, uncle, much less them. Let's go a little further with another headline. Put it up, Jesse, let them see it. ExxonMobil project plans, uncle, cannot be released to the public. The document is very technical and contains confidential information. So said Minister Vikram at his press conference last week. But Jagdeo did say yesterday the plans are lodged with the registry and he don't know if the registry will release them. But the media can go and try their luck. This is what you get and this is what you hear from the people managing our oil sector. Jesse, can you imagine the plan, the blueprint for each oil project that has conditions, terms, and the cost? Guyanese have to hear all kinds of insulting, degrading, and deceptive language out these people's mouths. Guyanese must not see what your oil profits paying 12, 13, and 14 billion US for. We must not know. That's what these people telling us. The document is they use a fancy word, proprietary, which means it got information, confidential information. Only Jagdeo and the minister must see what Exxon charging Guyana oil for. This is how they must behave. Are you sure these people are working for ExxonMobil rather than we the Guyanese people, uncle? I'm just asking. What do you think, auntie? You know, every 100 words that comes out Jagdeo's mouth is defending and protecting ExxonMobil and all the other foreign companies that call themselves investors in Guyana. That's what he does. And he wants you and I to do everything to make them happy in this country. After this program, Uncle, I will play Bara Jagdev press conference he had yesterday for all of you to listen. You would hear what coming out this man's mouth. And I must listen. It is important to know and to see how this man's suffocating this country. Let's move to another headline. Government spent $400 million US since 2022 on the Wales gas plant that Jagdev alone said will cut electric bill by half. That project document, I have spoken about it many times. He's refusing to release it. Not to the public, not to the media, but to Parliament. You hear that? The members of Parliament who got to oversee and scrutinize all the major projects in this country. Bara Jagdev refusing to show them those documents. Uncle and Auntie, that Wales gas project is one of the largest project Guyana would ever see. And the Parliament can't get to see the deal what Jagdev and Brasington putting together. Much as me and you. Let me just repeat this thing for the umpteen times. Projects like these, Uncle, send countries flat on their faces. That they can't even pay the bank loan. Ghana and Nigeria is two such countries. You don't want to hear the dilemma they find themselves in with a plant similar to that of Wales gas plant. I don't have the time to tell you. Repeat it tonight. Let's move to another headline. 2 days ago, August 20th, Uncle, Kaieteur News reported that the former head for ExxonMobil in Guyana get the contract to oversee. No, that's wrong, Uncle. The former head get the contract to see how Guyana can make money from the gas project at Wales. And to see whether the electricity bill will be cut in half, and if the money we invest in that project, if we will ever be able to repay it. When my reporter did a background check on that company, we found out that the man only registered the company last year. And the address he used is his house. Man, when you listen to these things, when you find out these things, it can only make you laugh or cry for what these people doing to you. One of the biggest projects this country going to embark on, hire an ex-Exxon man who registered a company last year at the house in the US. And guess what? There is no experience to show how this man will monetize this gas. Meaning, make money for Guyana with this gas, Uncle. But the contract was given to him. I see what Jagdev. I see why Jagdev don't want to show Parliament or anybody those documents. Everything for this man is shady. Since he was president, uncle, he always ducking and hiding major things and dealings from this nation. You know, auntie, when you start on the wrong footing, you got to keep dancing, even if it make your body sick. Yes. They got to keep hiding these documents, trying to deceive us all. Then, cuss you out if you keep on asking for it. They would even spit on you for asking too much. Them hiding it from the media, like I said, from the people, now hiding it from Parliament. What else them going to do to this country? Every time I think about the things they're doing to this country with our resources, I equate it to a house full of warrants and holes all over. And every day that goes by, all we're seeing is bigger holes being made by the warrants on the house. That's what I'm witnessing every day in Guyana with these bright sons and daughters y'all keep electing, y'all so much in love with. Thank you as leaders. August 22. I love the lead story we carried. That was yesterday in the Kaieteur News, uncle. Senegal, new president set up a commission. What Jack they were afraid of, what he doesn't want to hear about, to review all their oil and gas contracts. And the young president puts it very beautifully. You want to hear what he said, uncle? The president said, this move is to ensure that the deals the previous government signed on to is aligned with the nation's interests. Man, I had to smile when my reporter bring up that story. And I told them, if I give Glenn Lall that finger come 2025, those oil, gold, diamond, bauxite and timber deals you hear these people sign with all them what they in a ocean and a forest, will not only be aligned to the citizens' interests alone, but down to the citizens of the region will benefit too. When I done with them. When I done with them, uncle, I will make the Caribbean region greater than Dubai, much less Guyana. You heard before what both Jagdev and Norton said about the Trinidad and Tobago oil minister that came till to Guyana in our house and addressed the International Oil Conference at the Marriott. The man told the world he is ready, able and willing to help renegotiate Guyana's oil deal. What did we hear from both Jagdev and Norton? They bluntly shut down that offer. A man with great experience in the oil and gas sector that have renegotiated Trinidad and Tobago oil and gas deals many, many times. These bright boys we have in Guyana, pushing out the man's offer like if, get out from here. We don't need you to help us. That's what both of them actually said in a nutshell at 2 press conferences when asked. God bless you with these oil kings we have in this land. And let's move on. Let's move on to today's headline, August 23rd, in the Kaieteur News. Put it up, Jesse. Bharat Jagdeo refuses to tell the nation how much money Exxon making on their equity investments out there. Oh, the man refusing to tell us how much money Exxon making on the investment out there, uncle. Since Guyana began pumping oil, this most important question has been on everybody's mind, including the World Bank, the IMF, that does bail out countries when they run broke. This question has been on everybody's mind. And many, many other oil experts in this world. Come on, uncle. Who doesn't want to know how much money coming out from their profit and going into their partner's pocket every year? Tell me, who doesn't want to know that? Who doesn't want to know from their business partner how much this man taking out for his investment in the business the two of you own? Well, that is the question Guyana and the world been asking Jagdeo years now, that he has been evading, been ducking, been avoiding. He knows, uncle, if he answered that question and answer it truthfully, even the smallest child would cry and say, Daddy, Mommy, how Exxon making so much money off Guyana all these years? And Bharat Jagdeo dodging, ducking and hiding from that question. Yes, that's what a child would shout out if he only tell us the truth. Ever since Jagdeo took up that office in 2020, heading this oil sector, that question has been swirling around him. It has been swirling over and over, uncle, to which he sends the reporters here, there, and everywhere. One time he sent them to Exxon Mobil, ask Exxon first, and then come back to he, until he couldn't take it no more. And finally said the minister will address the issue at his press conference. Uncle and Auntie, what did we hear Vikram Bharat and Bobby Gosai, the oil boss, said at their press conference? Yes. They both give us a Jimmy Cock bring Ram Goat story. How Exxon not charging interest, but making money on the money they invest out there. I should repeat that. Both of them tell us Exxon not charging Guyana interest, but they making money on the investment out there. And use a fancy term, rate of return on their equity. No, that's all they said to us at the press conference. When Jagdeo was asked yesterday, how much Exxon grabbing out the oil as equity? My God. Again, he gave Guyana a long, stretched out story that would send a donkey crazy, much as a human being. Why is Bharat Jagdeo still withholding that key information, which is the most important aspect of this profit-sharing business we have with ExxonMobil? May I ask, Uncle? Why this man doing this to us? I have a special question for the Honorable Bharat Jagdeo that I will ask him now on this radio for all of you to listen to. Mr. Jagdeo, are you getting something special from ExxonMobil that you don't want to share that information with the Guyanese people? This country deserves to know. After all, Uncle, we have a 50-50 profit sharing arrangement with ExxonMobil. And we must know. Or is it that you alone got this profit sharing arrangement with ExxonMobil, and it is part of the deal that the Guyanese people be kept in the dark? I don't know. I'm just asking. We don't have any other means of getting information on our oil sector, Uncle. So we are shining with torchlight in every corner to see what we can get. And we have not been getting anything. And the man who in charge, or the men who in charge, Bharat Jagdeo, Bobby Gosai, and Vikram Bharat, not giving us what we need. We don't want to hear we're not paying interest. Exxon not charging interest. You said they're getting massive rate of return on their equity. We need to know that. How much is this massive return on their equity? That's what Guyana need to know. Now, Auntie, let me end with this story. I deliberately hold back this headline. We carried on the 2nd of August. The 2nd of August. Put it up, then let them see it, please. Jagdeo refuses to update the nation on what steps he is taking to recover Guyana's oil profits used by ExxonMobil for works done in the Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks. You hear what I said, Uncle? The man refused to tell us what steps he's taking to address the money Exxon spent in the Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks. Let me repeat. ExxonMobil was caught red-handed by the auditors using our oil profits in the Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks that does not belong to Guyana anymore. And when the reporter asked Jagdeo what he doing about that, the reporter lucky she didn't get a cuss out from him. Uncle and Auntie, those 2 oil blocks are Guyana's biggest problem. You didn't hear what I say. Let me sip this tea. Thank you. Those 2 oil blocks, the Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks, is Guyana's biggest problem. Those 2 oil blocks are those 2 oil blocks is what got Jagdeo silent on everything Exxon doing out there. It's like a rope around his neck. Uncle, Auntie, those 2 oil blocks is what Exxon waving over their heads like a sharp cutlass. Those 2 oil blocks got too much secrecy behind them. Too much people and too much skullduggeries which Exxon knows about. Exxon is the company, Uncle, that buy it from the private owners, then sign it over to. And Exxon know fully well who is the real players behind the deal. So ExxonMobil can do Guyana what they want, and these boys got to keep their mouth shut. You know, Uncle, when somebody got a big secret over you, you can't do nothing or say nothing. Yes. You become a dog on a leash. Wherever the owner tugging the dog got to go. Where Exxon tugging these leaders, them got to obey and just shut up. Yep. We have asked Jagdev 1,000,000 times, who are the beneficial owners of the Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks? He promised to do an investigation and get back to the nation. When we asked how the investigation going, he told the nation no laws were broken. And that's the end of the 2 oil blocks. That could have changed the landscape of Guyana had it been sold in the international market. Uncle, Jagdev to this day never answered the question, who are the real people that collected, or I should say that pocketed the money from the sale of those 2 oil blocks. So that aspect of the oil blocks, dead for now. The PNC, they go in and they start one big investigation on that. And 3/4 way into the investigation, it went dead. I better pray that a man like Lall never get office. Everything will come out. Nothing gone dead. Oh. Now Jagdev got Exxon spending. Me and you oil profits to develop those 2 oil blocks that doesn't belong to us. Are you could beat this? Joshua, you could beat that? Huh? Let me make the story a little more simple for you, Uncle. 100 acre of rice field that belongs to your family. Your big brother wake up one morning and say, he signed it away, or he signed it over to the neighbor. Then the family find out. The big brother and the neighbor using money from the family house to plow those 100 acre rice field that doesn't belong to the family anymore. And when the family asks the brother what's going on there, he suck his teeth and ready to cuss down the family. That's the story in a nutshell of the Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks with some of the PPP boys and ExxonMobil. Exxon robbing the nation by using our oil profits to develop their oil blocks. And when Jagdev is asked what he's doing about that, he can't give this nation a straight answer. And is that Glenn saying this? The auditor Jagdev hire said that in their report. Uncle, I only give you guys a handful of headlines in August. As limited as they are, Uncle, it's enough to highlight the tragedy this nation faces with our future. Auntie, each one of those headlines I mentioned is more than enough to bring this country to a standstill. But you people are not serious. You don't care about the riches you were blessed with. You don't care how you live. And you don't care how your children survive when the day comes. You don't even care about the future generations to come. And the way I'm seeing it, like you don't even give a damn about yourself. All you guys care about is PPP and the PNC. Who here curly and who here straight. That's the life I you born into. And that's the life I want to continue living. Ask yourself, in your quiet moment, which right thinking person anywhere in the world would have such an abundance of blessings and got the attitude of a bum on the streets, like most of you. You know the attitude is what? What come, Glenn? What happen, Glenn? What we gonna do? That is some of the response we hear on the streets daily. I remember asking one vendor, if when you go home this afternoon, you see a man coming out to your yard with your TV, what you gonna do? She said, what? I'm gonna fight for it. I smile and tell she quietly, the foreigners fetching out a trillion TV from my house, from the shack most of you living in. The foreigners fetching out a mansion that I should have been living in, with the best of microwaves, stove, bed sets, fridges, stereo sets, fancy chair sets, plus 2 or 3 Mercedes-Benz that should have been in the garage. Or I should say that God Almighty bless every guy in his way. And I am not even hearing a cry for help. Much less to say, I will fight for my blessings. Or even say, hey man, all them gold, bauxite, timber, and oil belong to me. Foreigners, pay me well or take your hands off it. No, I am not hearing language like that in this country. And when you people decide to speak like that, you will see me back live on this radio program. May God bless you, and may He also bless me. I prefer He bless you, most of you out there, with some sense to elect the right leader that will go after every one of the foreigners, including ExxonMobil, to get back those oil blocks and fix that oil business the way it must be managed. I am available to lead that team. Just give me a shout. Once again, namaste.
Kaieteur Radio, keeping you informed.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Burby's 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
Introducing Jumbo Jet Auto Sales, your exclusive dealer for XCMG and Cinetruck. Only 20% down payment on all Ho-Oh Cinetrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. The only authorized dealer of XCMG and Cinetruck in Guyana. Various sizes in motor graders to excavators, compactors to skid steers, and wheel loaders. Not forgetting our amphibious. We have a wide selection of XCMG machinery to meet meet your needs. Explore our range of Cinetruck dumpers, including 8x4 twin steer, all-terrain 6x6, 6x4 models, and more. Plus, check out our cement mixers in 8x4 and 6x4 configurations. Drop by our various showrooms located at East Bank, Land of Canaan, Eccles, our head office in Georgetown, Ogle, and in Berbice, Chester, and Bushlot. Only 20% down payment on all Ho-Oh Cinetrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. Contact us on 225-8255, 232-0633, 233-3101, or 328-2802. Jumbo Jet Trucks and Auto Sales.
This is GHK Lall inviting you to join me weekdays from Monday to Friday on the National Outlook for commentary on a range of issues. Immediately after the 12 noon and 7 p.m. newscasts on Kaieteur Radio at 99.1 FM and 99.5 FM. Looking forward to you sharing in the conversation.
Kaieteur Radio, keeping you informed.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Berbice 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
Good day and welcome to your news at noon right here on Kaieteur Radio. I'm Kevin Smith. In your news today, Minister of Natural Resources Vikram Bharat has admitted that oil from the 3 projects currently in operation could be depleted ahead of the 20-year lifespan due to the optimization of production at the FPSO vessels. Bharat told reporters that while the operator of the Stabroek block, ExxonMobil, has ramped up production offshore, the technical teams at the ministry and Exxon are working to ensure that the activities do not affect the environment. Meanwhile, Jejin Mining Group, a Chinese state-owned mining giant operating in Guyana through its subsidiary Aurora Gold Mine, has disclosed that the company produced 1,949 kilograms, or over 68,000 ounces of gold within the first 6 months of 2024. This information was revealed in the company's interim half-year report on its global operations. According to unofficial translation from the report, AGM, who owns 100% of the Guyana project, produced 1,949 kilograms of gold. It was stated too that since the group holds full ownership, all 1,949 kilograms are attributed to the group's equity production. Meanwhile, the United Nations says it has had to temporarily suspend its aid operation in the Gaza Strip because of Israeli military evacuation orders in the center of the Palestinian territory. A senior UN official told reporters that its humanitarian staff had been unable to operate on Monday because of safety concerns. Evacuation orders cover parts of the Israeli-designated humanitarian zone in and around the central town of Deir al-Balah, where the UN has its main operations center, had forced staff to relocate quickly and leave equipment behind, they said. However, the official stressed that UN agencies would not be leaving Gaza and were now trying to find somewhere to operate safely. The Israeli military has said it issues evacuation orders to try to protect civilians as it operates against Hamas and other armed groups. In other news, a 73-year-old woman last week allegedly poisoned her 52-year-old daughter, then took her own life at their Warren Village East Quarantine Berbice home, police have confirmed. Dead are Lallauti Barker and her daughter Devinand Lall. According to information from the police, the incident occurred on August 21st. In other news, author, cultural icon, and philanthropist Amina Ghafoor passed away at the age of 83 on Monday after a period of illness. Ms. Ghafoor, wife of businessman Sator Ghafoor, has been described as someone who came from humble beginnings. In a statement, President Ali hailed Ms. Ghafoor as a truly extraordinary woman whose contributions to our nation and especially to the literary arts were exceptional. And now let's tell you a section of Hogg Street in the Pontstrench area, Alboystown, has been without water for about a month, leaving residents frustrated and struggling to cope. Despite assurances from GWI that water distribution issues in central Georgetown were being addressed, a few residents remain without water. Ms. Hubbard, a resident of the affected area, described how the lack of water had severely disrupted her daily life. She mentioned that it had been extremely challenging due to the minimal rainfall and expressed hope for a quick resolution. She also conveyed her frustration at being without water while others around them had their supply restored. And leader of the PNCR, Aubrey Norton, said his party will release its policy for the management of the oil and gas sector closer to elections. The opposition leader was addressing the media during a press conference on Tuesday, when he made it clear that the group has consistently outlined its positions on the sector. However, with regard to a comprehensive document outlining its policies, this will be done closer to elections. You're listening to Kaieteur Radio. This is your news at noon. I'm Kevin Smith. We'll take a short break and return with your sports news.
Visit Smart A 24 Hours Pharmacy, your one-stop shop for all your health and wellness needs. Visit any of their 3 convenient locations for prescription and over-the-counter drugs, cosmetics, makeup, baby care products, and more. They offer a variety of health services, including free blood pressure testing, plus all senior citizens enjoy a 5% discount on all medications. Visit our 24 Hours location at 207 Bar Street, Kitty, or call 227-0630 for more information, or visit us at Lot 27 CC Eccles, that's on the East Bank, or Starwin Street, or you can call us on 233-2722 or 613-6610 at this location. Or if you're on the East Coast, visit us at Lot 1, Belmont, Mahaika. Opening hours are Mondays to Saturdays, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. or call us on 609-4931 or 604-7479. Smart A 24 Hours Pharmacy, here to serve you day or night.
This is GHK Lall, inviting you to join me weekdays from Monday to Friday on the National Outlook for commentary on a range of issues, immediately after the 12 noon and 7 p.m. newscasts on Kaieteur Radio at 99.1 FM and 99.5 FM. Looking forward to you sharing in the conversation.
Welcome back. The 20th edition of the World Athletics Under-20 Championships begins today in Lima, Peru, with 10 Guyanese. The 20th edition of the World Athletics Under-20 Championships begins today in Lima, Peru, with 10 Guyanese athletes ready to make history. This is Guyana's largest ever contingent at the event, placing the nation in a strong position to add to its medal tally. Currently, Cadecia Beard's silver in the women's 400-meter remains Guyana's sole medal at this competition. Among those competing, 18-year-old US-based sprinter Jackson Clark will take to the track today in Heat 7 of the men's 100 meters, bringing with him a personal best of 10.32 seconds. Ezekiel Newton is set to compete in Heat 2 of the men's 100 meters. And Guyana has once again demonstrated its dominance in the Caribbean squash arena by winning their 4th consecutive Caribbean Area Squash Association Senior Championship. The 24th edition of the CASA Senior Squash Championship, sponsored by ENET, concluded last Saturday at the Georgetown Club and National Racquet Center. Guyana emerged victorious with a total of 64 points, narrowly surpassing Barbados, who finished with 60 points. The Cayman Islands also had a commendable performance, finishing 3rd with 54 points. And the Guyana Amazon Warriors claimed their first victory in the 2024 Massey Women's Caribbean Premier League with a commanding 8-wicket win over the Trinbago Knight Riders at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Taruba, Trinidad. Meanwhile, after a brief hiatus caused by the global pandemic, the GCC Hockey Turf is thrilled to announce the return of its annual GCC Igloo Hockey Festival. Set to take place from August 30th to September 1st, this year marks the festival's much-anticipated third edition, promising to bring back exhilarating hockey action to the community. Originally launched in 2016, the GCC Igloo Hockey Festival quickly established itself as a premier event on the hockey calendar, renowned for its vibrant atmosphere and competitive spirit. And that does it for your news at noon on Kaieteur Radio. I'm Kevin Smith. Thanks for listening.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.
It seems like children have been home from school forever, and you've done baking, drawing, schoolwork, and played Ring of Roses about 100 times. We've all been under some strain lately, but let us embrace our children. They're under strain too. Let's show them more love, patience, and care. Let's help to build their resilience in these trying times. Not just today or tomorrow, but for the future. Their future.
A message from the Child Care and Protection Agency, Ministry of Human Services and Social Security, and UNICEF.
It is Tuesday. It is August 27th. You are listening to Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. This is the National Outlook, and I am GHK Lall. Government priorities mixed up. That was Mr. Aubrey Norton, leader of the opposition. Norton says roads, bridges replace citizens' welfare. I think that Mr. Norton, with whom I don't agree very much, for whom I had a lot of expectations, a viable opposition leader, and I've had lesser and lesser with which to agree with him on. He said something there that I agree with. Government priorities mixed up. Norton says roads, bridges replace citizens' welfare. Look at how much money from our record budgets, 21, 22, 23, 24. Every year it's a bigger budget, a record breaker, and every year it's a bigger slice, a bigger fraction of the national budget that goes to infrastructure. Now, infrastructure is a broad word. It includes schools and hospitals and plant and refurbishing old buildings and building new ones. But roads and bridges have been the flagships, the hallmarks of PPP governments. You know why? Because that's where the money is to be stolen. That is why we see all that explained wealth out there. That is why we see your neighbors and the favorites, those favored by the government, living like kings while you live like a pauper. The government knows what it's doing. When it channels the money there, some of it comes back to the people in the PPP. So it's a hand-wash hand scheme. And the entire system is game from the tender board to the award of most contracts, not all of them, to the people who evaluate them, to the people who are supposed to be the watchdogs over them. So we've got a system that is riddled with corruption. In terms of what Mr. Norton put out there about roads and bridges replacing citizens' welfare, he's right. When you give money to citizens, the most you can get back from them is a vote. And that vote is not coming 5 years from now, until 5 years from now. It's not coming until next year, year end, third quarter, fourth quarter. So where's the reward in that? Where is the political joy in that? Where's the political mileage in that? There's a need in today's world for instant results, instant gratification. Yes, you go to a stronghold and you get a set of people come out, or you go to a different place and you can bus in a couple of people, a couple of dozens of people, and you get some satisfaction for your dollar invested in people. But by and large, to a great extent, you are not going to get the return, the personal financial return, the personal self-enrichment from people, from giving money to people, when compared to the money you put aside for roads and bridges, some of which comes back to you. We have heard for a long time now, decades, about the 20% kickback and cost overruns and add-ons and whatever else. That's where the action is. That's why the PPP government has got its priority in that order. Roads and bridges first. People who are not connected to them next. I am GHK Lall. This is Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.
Kaieteur Radio.
Covering Guyana from coast to coast.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Berbice 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
Introducing Jumbo Jet Auto Sales, your exclusive dealer for XCMG and Cinetruck. Only 20% down payment on all HO Cinetrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. The only authorized dealer of XCMG and Cinetruck in Guyana. Various sizes in motor graders to excavators, compactors to skid steers, and wheel loaders. Not forgetting our amphibious. We have a wide selection of XCMG machinery to meet your needs. Explore our range of Cinetruck dumpers, including 8x4 twin steer, all-terrain 6x6, 6x4 models, and more. Plus, check out our cement mixers in 8x4 and 6x4 configurations. Drop by our various showrooms located at East Bank, Land of Canaan, Eccles, our head office in Georgetown, Ogle, and in Berbice, Chester, and Bushlot. Only 20% down payment on all HO Cinetrucks and 30% down payment on all XCMG with 6 to 24 months financing available. Contact us on 225-8255, 232-0633, 233-3101, or 328-2802. Jumbo Jet Trucks and Auto Sales.
Looking for a one-stop shop for all your book and paper needs? At Kaieteur Books Inc., we have a diverse range of products available at competitive prices. From single-line books to art books, checkered line books to double-line exercise books, we've got everything you need to stay organized and creative. But wait, there's more. We also offer printing paper for all your printing needs, quality products at available prices. That's our guarantee. Don't miss out on these amazing deals. Contact us today to place your order and stock up on all your book and paper essentials. Your one-stop shop for quality books and paper products. Contact us today.
Life
start something new, and it's breaking my heart to leave. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. I'll always remember you like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, because I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad air, beware. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. I'll always remember you like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile, girl. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world. I'll always remember you like a child. Crown on the bus after work, I'm daydreaming. Down next to me as this woman on his arms, my arms are empty. How does it feel when the woman that you love says yes, she loves you? It seems unfair when there's love everywhere, and yet there's none for you. Some guys have all the luck, some guys have all the pain, some guys have a little sunshine in their life. My life is always filled with rain. Someone to take on a walk by the lake, dear Lord, let it be. Someone to shout, someone who's liable to cry, it's sad in movies. I do believe I would die just for looking in your eyes and find it's filled with me. Oh, you're just a dream and as real as it seems, I'm not that lucky. Some guys have all the luck, some guys have all the praise, some guys have a little sunshine in their life. My life is always filled with rain. She was a Jezebel, this Brixton queen, living a life like a backstreet dream, telling my lies when the truth was clear. I think she knew what I wanted to hear, spin them around like a
attention is where I'm at. There's no escaping me. I just wanna be close to you. And do all the things you want me to. I just wanna be close to you. And show you the way I feel. I feel love when I'm lying in the midnight hour, holding you just like a dream. Love is never what it seems when you touch and you're holding me the way you do. Girl, you make my dreams come true. You make my dreams come true. I just wanna be close to you and do all the things you want me to. I just wanna be close to you and show you the way I feel. She was a Gemini on the cusp of Mars. She holds me back or she goes too far, winding me up just to let me down. So emotional, gagged and bound. There's more to this than meets the eye. A devil woman locked inside. With the full moon rising, I was scared. I think I was possessed. I just wanna be